Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Dan.
You want to see
Good
morning.
a veritable bouquet of humanity.
Good morning.
How is everyone?
Wonderful.
Ooh, wonder-filled. Tell me more.
Oh, just had a good weekend, a good start to the week. Amber Harvey came over last night and we talked real estate. That was great.
One
And
of my favorite topics.
we were talking about, remember when we were talking about the lemonade stand?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we took it a step further in what I call a calicity stunt. And we're talking about, standing at the front of some of our subdivisions here in Vale. And she said she had come up with this slogan about peeling back the layers of real estate and going to hand out flyers or postcards or something. And I was like, well, I'll do it with you if you wear a banana suit. She said, I'd do it. I said, I'll buy it. So if you see me and Amber out there in banana suits or orange suits, passing out real estate information, introducing ourselves, don't be surprised.
Let me know when. I'll bring a crew of people around.
Okay.
To celebrate and get the social media word out there.
Heck yeah.
That would be awesome.
So yeah, good things.
You've said it out loud. You got to do it now.
I'll totally do it. I'm not afraid to do that.
If I've said this a million times, if you do not embrace the weirdness of this business, you will not make it.
I think that's the only way I could do it. See, there you go. I'll be the orange. And I told her I'd buy the suits. I've already looked on Amazon. It's going to happen.
There you go. I love it. Got to have some fun with it. So instead of passing out oranges like we were talking about last week, oranges and lemons, you're going to be lemons and bananas passing out information. I love it. It's good stuff.
That's right.
All right. Who else has some greatness from this weekend?
We built houses for one mission.
Yeah, Diego's down in Mexico building houses and being in Mexico. I know you took advantage of having some fun down there while you did, man. You got to take the time when you can.
I'm regretting it right now at the gym, to say that much.
Well, then you did it right. Congratulations, sir. Thank you going down there and serving one mission and being part of the community. That's awesome. It was good stuff. Larry, what do you got?
Today is final walkthrough on the Dove Mountain House.
Remind us which one that is. Oh, is that the $1.8 million house? Is that what?
Yes,
okay.
It is.
Okay.
And I secured the listing on the $1.1 million home up by Arizona National. I have a meeting this morning with a caretaker of a house south of where I live here. That'll be about a $240,000 home. That'll be a listing coming up in the near future as well. A nice 4-bedroom house just southeast of Gulf Links and Colt on Chesin.
Chesin. I got an north side coming soon on Wednesday, hopefully. 4-2, 2-story on a big yard. So good stuff. What else you guys got? What greatness happened this weekend?
Got an accepted offer.
Woo! Frank got an accepted offer. Send me the details, Frank, or tell me which one it is.
The one that added you to the loop, I believe, the first one I sent out.
Did you add me to so many?
I know. But this, I think is, I got to check the address. Something smoky.
Yeah, send it to me. Awesome, man. Congrats.
Thank you.
I kind of found out some good information from a lender this weekend. I was wondering because I've seen a lot of listings that don't have VAs on them, like they don't want anybody with the VA loan. And he told me if you call the listing agent and ask why they don't have VA available, that they have to put VA because that's like, I don't know what the word is, but it's not fair, I guess, towards the VA. So they have to have a reason behind why they're not including VAs. And he said a lot of his buyers have won offers because they call them and say, why can't you put a VA or make an offer with the VA? And they tell them the legal issues and stuff. So they're getting offers accepted that way too.
Don't be afraid to go the extra mile. There's not a whole lot of traffic out there.
Why wouldn't they want a VA loan? Just out of curiosity.
Anyone?
May require more repairs.
I would say because they have a misconception that the inspections are a lot stricter, I guess, and the appraisal, they don't want to deal with all that.
Stigma. 100% stigma. People feel like a VA loan stigmatizes it. And here's the thing is VA loans are designed to help our veterans that have earned that right to have that lending vehicle. So they are very much so in the favor of the buyer. The issue is us as a community of real estate professionals have created a stigma where VA loans are difficult to deal with, right? We all hear the triangle of awesomeness when it comes to lending is cash is king, conventional, FHA, VA, right? For some reason, we feel like VAs is going to be the bottom of the heap. Sorry to tell you, pretty much every government loan is going to have the same requirements. The only thing a VA loan does, it gives the client the ability to buy a house without money down. And if there's termite or water damage, you got to get it remedied. That's really the only difference between an FHA and a VA loan. So Diego's right. Call them up. Say, hey, I noticed your house on Jones Street here doesn't list VA. It lists the other Govy loans. Is there any reason for that? And then usually they're like, oh, I just forgot to put it. Okay, great. I'm going to send you an offer. So VA loan, still powerful lending tool. Use it. Good stuff. All right, let me hear two more greatnesses.
Well, I went out street walking this weekend and got 3 leads, and I have a buyer that I'm looking for a home for here in Sierra Vista. So yay, it's finally starting to happen.
We like to call it door knocking. Street walking sounds bad and illegal. Unless we're in Vegas. Great job, Mary. No, Mary sent me over her 3-fold flyers that she was handing out, and they're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So be proud of what you're doing. Go out there and give it to people and collect. That's awesome. Getting 3 leads, great job. All right, one more. I know you guys got some awesomeness out there.
I found a potential buyer looking for a second house out here in Tucson, so got that going.
Kyle, I don't know who your friends are, but I want in.
Just right place, right time type thing.
Love it, brother. Love it. That is awesome. So keep up with the greatness. We've got a new face on today. Hi, Miss Layton. How are you? Bottom left. It's okay.
Hi, I'm good, thanks.
Tell us about yourself.
There isn't much to tell. I guess I'm very new. I'm a real freebie everywhere in the business, in the city. I moved from Chicago. I used to be a teacher all my life, 20 plus years, but now I'm done with teaching. It's enough.
Yeah, Mary's going to be in the same boat soon. She's trying to retire out of teaching, so that is goodness.
Yeah, I'm done.
43 days.
Are you here in Tucson? You up in Phoenix?
No, I am in Gilbert.
In Gilbert? Awesome.
Yes.
Welcome to the team. You must be part of the Ellen group with Roseanne.
Exactly. And I am starting with her coaching program today, actually, 9 a.m.
Coaching's a good thing. It keeps you on track.
Yeah.
Those that have been in
I
it.
have a lot to learn. I don't know where to start. I'm terribly confused.
Well, this is a great place to start, is learning what to say, how to say it, when to say it to be most effective in your real estate career. All starts with the scripts and tricks that we use every day to be successful. So
Awesome. I'm open to anything and everything. Help me.
we do appreciate you joining us. So today is Mindset Monday. We want to talk about the mindsets behind what we do, but I want to work on some sellers this week. Is that okay with you guys? Really want to help you find some listings. And that's the mindset behind finding some listings. So lead generation. You think it's easier to find somebody willing to sell their house or buy a house right now?
It's kind of down the middle.
Kind of down the middle, right? Okay. I get that. Explain, Larry.
Well, because the market is, housing pricing, the increase in values, more than 10%, almost 2 years in a row now, has given people a large equity position in their properties. So that's an incentive to sell. On the other side of the coin, you got buyers who are, waiting in line for inventory. So on the seller side, there's a bit of a hesitation for people to put their properties on the market. People are staying in their houses longer than they have before. in renovating as opposed to just completely selling and moving. But still, you have the argument, and there are people who are aware of the fact that they could sell at a really good number right now. Finding that person that might need to move to another part of the town, another part of the state, or even out of the state could be the gold spot right now. But it's good on both sides.
Good. You might be the only person who's thought about that way, Larry, and that's a good thing. That's probably why you're finding the success you are. If we feel like it's easy to find leads, you're going to find more of them. The mindset behind it is we come from the attitude of gratitude, and we work from abundance, not scarcity. I was on a Hogan event this weekend. Hogan's a school of real estate here in Tucson. They partner with Arizona School of Real Estate, and every so often they have us on as brokers to discuss the brokerages and try to lure people into having meetings and have conversations where they join Keller Williams. So one of the people asked is like, is this now really a good time for new agents to get into business? And I was watching the screen like I do here. I watch your guys' facial reactions, your body movements, just kind of seeing what, reading the room, if you will, in a digital format. That's what's great to have cameras on, because I can see you. Browns, you're excused, I know. But being able to see head nods or head tilts or shrugs or something like that lets me know what you're thinking about certain questions. But somebody said, hey, is now a good time for agents to get into business? Half of that room kind of sat back in their chair. And because in their heads, they doubted that now was a good time. Low inventory, right? Extremely high pressure when it comes to the buyer side, right? Fast changing, fast moving, reduced down commissions. Everything is just against what real estate was last year or the year prior. Do you feel like now is a good time to get into real estate? Absolutely. 100%.
It's always a good time to get into real estate.
And if you don't have the mentality behind that, borrow mine and give it to you. Here, take it. It's yours. Right?
In my case, I think it's the best time to learn with everything going on and everything being so crazy. I think it's the best time for me to take it all in.
Yeah. It's if you can understand this curve or whatever is going on right now, we're on the other side now. Like, if we get it right now, it's going to be easier for everybody, for us, that we do this.
Who learns to swim faster, the kid reading the book about swimming or the one that got thrown in by his uncle?
Yep.
Yeah, number 2 for sure. Absolutely. That's the thing, guys, is right now we're in a market that is driving professionalism. And I say that, the way I do is because we need agents that are better skilled, know their stuff, and understand the intricacies of our business. You can't just write a surface level offer anymore, right? They have to have some depth to them. They have to have some meat. You've got to be able to discuss it. Can I help you with that? So, sorry, my mom's in here unpacking something in my office. I don't know what it is. It's full of zippers and Velcro. But if you don't have the mentality behind that and you're not taking the time to learn, educate yourself, grow your mindset, grow your abilities, you're going to get left in the weeds, right? Who cares about low inventory? Who cares if it's tough to get buyers' houses? Right now, you're becoming the strongest, most capable agent possible. So right now is the best time to get into the market. It's sink or swim. And I say that because there's some people on this call that haven't done their first deal yet. And there's some people on this call that have done 30 deals, and that's great. If you've been in the business for a week, a month, a year, or what have you, and you're not excelling to the level you want, now's a great time to get into business, get into production, get into action. I'm not saying as a new agent, I'm talking about somebody who's just kind of sat back or maybe hasn't done what they need to do. Now is the right time. The ripe time, R-I-P-E time, right? I hope I spelled that right. Sarah, did I do that right? I don't know. My U of A education is probably not as high as yours. Your ASU stuff.
Thank you.
But that's the thing. So the mindset behind it, now is the best time to get into real estate because we have the opportunity to have conversations with our friends, families, coworkers about the intensity of the equity they could make on their houses. And like I said, we're going to focus a lot on talking about sellers this week because I want you to find more listings. The conversations are simple. Tell people about the market, right? And tell them in a form that makes sense to them, not to you and I. Scripting is powerful language, right? Not so much just saying magical words and silver tongues and having the right comments. No. It's about making complex situations easy to understand. If I tell somebody, you know, right now is the most equitable time in real estate where you can unload your investment for the highest yield possible, how many people did I just confuse? Or I can just say, Larry, did you know right now you can sell your house for more than it's ever been worth, make more money than you could possibly imagine, and go buy something you've been thinking about and keep yourself relatively the same financial position? Did I make it real?
Yep.
Now, those of you with your cameras on, use your hands. Those of you who do not, use the reactions on your phones or on your computers. Who do you know right now that, if given the chance to upgrade their house, would do so? Have you talked to that person lately? Now you see where I'm getting at. It's not about people that need to sell their house right now. You're not going to find the inventory from somebody going, damn it, Larry, I need to sell my house. Can you help me? Because you're going to have those people, right? You're going to have that $1 million seller that's like, we need to unload this property. We need your help, right? Great. I'd love to be there for those, because those people come find you if you're in the right place, right time. Like Kyle said, right place, right time. Sometimes being lucky is a hard work effort. The harder I work, the luckier I get. Sometimes it's about having a conversation with someone like Sunshine. Did you know that you could upgrade your house right now? Keep your payment about the same? Everybody that has lived on God's green earth long enough to watch the news and see a commercial about a car dealership has heard the upgrade event. Trade your keys in, right? Cash for clunkers. You ever heard of that, right? It preys on our desires to compete with the Joneses. Is there anything different between a 2000 and a 2001 vehicle, or a 2020 or 2021 vehicle? No. But for some reason, somebody out there's like, oh, the 21s are out. I need to go buy a new truck. I'm sorry, I'm not somebody. It's okay. The upgrade event happens. The upgrade thing is there. So let's have conversations. Go out there and talk to people, right? Tina, if you could, what would you change about your house? I'm gonna let you answer now. I'm getting you involved. She's all, oh, don't pick on me. You pick on me all the time. You're my favorite. That's why.
Well, I mean, for me, I don't want to change anything about my house right now, but
nothing at all.
Nothing. No.
It's perfect.
It is. Well, I just moved in 6 months ago. So
well, how long is it going to be perfect for?
I don't know.
Your kids are going to grow up and have all the room they need?
Yes, they have all the room that they need.
Backyard is ideal for any activity they possibly could ever have.
Yeah, we have a pool being built right now. So yeah, everything's perfect.
Perfect. Neighbors are the sweetest, most nicest people in the world that bring you cookies every Sunday.
The neighbors are great. We have a great neighborhood.
Awesome. So you're asking questions to see if there's any holes in the story. I know Tina bought her house recently, so I can do the same thing to Kelly because she just bought her house recently. She's still in love with it. I've been in my house for a year now. It's time to upgrade. Sarah's been in her house about a year. Sarah, what would you change about your house right now?
Actually, I have a contractor coming today to tell me what it's going to cost to renovate my kitchen and 2 baths.
All right. Case in point. Typically, when people have lived in their house about a year, you're going to find they're out of the honeymoon stage, right? We know the honeymoon stage. I'm blending analogies here, but run with me. Where they start finding things that aren't perfect. Closet's too small, kitchen's too small, I hate the bathrooms, water pressure sucks, water heater's going out.
Stairs.
Mirrors?
Stairs.
Stairs. Okay, stairs. Absolutely.
I
In
want
my
to
house,
be
it is
gone
mirrors
so
because
bad.
my master bathroom mirror comes to here on me. So they don't build houses for smart people.
I want to sell my house. I would sell it in a minute if I could find a new house.
Okay, go find a new house and get your house sold, Nicole. What do you mean?
I'm under
Just go do
contract.
it.
I'm under contract on another one because I'm gonna sell this one, and I moved last year this month. Because
Yeah, April 7th for me. So what is it?
yeah, April
8 days
15th.
away.
Yes.
So that's the thing is, I want you to start realizing right now we're in a position. We just heard from 2 people on this call. There's 23 other people on this call other than yourself. And 2 of them said that they would sell their house in an instant if they could find something else to buy or one that already is, right? That's 1 in 12.
Right now.
Let's round that down. That's 10%. We're going to round, 1 in 12 is what? 8%? Larry's good at math. I don't know. We're going to call it 10% for easy math. 10%. If 10% of the people you knew, like, trust, and talked to would sell their house if they could find the next one, can you get more inventory? Everyone look up and down. Look at the sky. Look at the floor. Yeah, that's the yes. Head nod. Everyone, thank you. Waking up this morning. I know it's difficult. You guys are tired of hearing no. I want you to hear yes. Go talk to your friends, your families, your neighbors, and ask them, what do you like about your house? What would you change? Right, Kat? I mean, Sarah? So is that conversation a lot easier to have than asking somebody, do you know anyone that wants to buy or sell a house? Which conversation is easier? A, you ask them, hey, what do you like about your house? What would you change? Or B, do you know anyone that's looking to buy or sell a house? Right? Number 1. It's easy to ask people their opinions, right? Voter poll data, surveys and stuff like that. You just start talking to people. Call up your neighbors. If you just moved into a neighborhood, what do you like about this neighborhood? What do you hate? What would you change? Which neighbor do you want to move first? If you lived in a neighborhood long enough, you don't know the neighbors, go talk to them. Your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your aunts, your uncles, people in your phone that live across the nation. Can you help them? Steve, if you can talk, how many referrals do you have out in other cities right now? I don't know if the Browns can talk. They're talking to me the other day about it.
3.
3 referrals. 3 out-of-state referrals. Larry's got 2.
I just got one this weekend too.
So that's 6. 6 total on the screen, right?
I got 2.
1. Diego's got 2. Kyle, don't lie to me. You don't have 1. You have like 13. We've already talked about it. Kyle's selling half of Orlando, okay? Now, are your friends and family more likely to pick up your phone call? Right? How many of you got friends and family outside of Tucson? Well, or Gilbert or Phoenix, wherever you're at, your hometown, where are you living, right? When was the last time you talked to them about housing? I love that my mom's been home with me working with her heart surgery. She's been hanging out in the living room. I can hear her on her calls and when I'm on mine. And she was on a Sunday school thing yesterday. It's a national call they do. There's like 60 people across the nation. They're on this call and they're talking. And she's in there talking. Everyone's like, how you doing, Judy? It's the first time they've seen her, right? How's your surgery? Oh, blah, blah, blah. And my mom goes, I'm great. I'm lucky that my son let me stay with him. He's in real estate, so he gets all the freedom to hang out with me. I can hear him working in the other room. Like, she just starts talking about me in real estate, and her friends are like, oh my God, yeah, how long has he been doing that? What does he do? How's the market out there? Like, right? We've been thinking about selling our house. Like, conversations happen as soon as you let that out. It's like telling people you're a vegan. Other vegans just pop out of the woodwork. No offense if you're a vegan. I'm just saying. You guys know the joke, right? People are attracted to people they like, know, and trust. And if you instantly have the same, baseball hat, same jersey on, wear your purple shirts on Tuesday, it creates community. People are attracted to that and have conversations about it. So go talk to the people you already know, like, and trust, and get them to sell your name. Oh, my daughter, Robin, she's in real estate. She's doing really great. Right? I don't know how much Robin Freeman's parents actually talk to people, but I know that they would definitely tell the world.
Oh, they do.
They do. So why are the people in your database not singing your name? Have you talked to them lately? Have you told them, hey, do me a favor, go tell 5 people about me today? And then ask them, find out who's looking to do something to their house, remodel a kitchen, remodel a bathroom, add a pool, right? All of these things are massive expenses, but it lets us know that there's something missing. This last week alone, I've had 6 people reach out to me for landscaping work. Hey, do you know a good landscaper? What did I just have done to my house?
Landscaping.
A whole backyard, whole landscaping backyard. This Crawford Construction, this kid, tattoos and all, has gotten probably $1 million worth of business from me in the last 3 months since I've known him, because he came to my house and then my reticular activating system pops up and people are like, hey, Dan, who do you know some landscaping? Or on Facebook, need a good landscaper, who do you know? You want to build more referrals for yourself? Create that for your real estate business.
Is that Heber?
No, Heber is my odd jobs guy. Heber does some landscaping, but like we're talking full backyard redos. That's Cody Crawford and Arizona Hardscapes and Turf. But Heber, you guys know Heber. Heber I met a year ago from taking rocks out of my yard. Most random interactions. But the thing is he left something in my heart. And when people ask for that help, I'm there. And when I talk to people and they know I'm in real estate, I leave something in their heart. I become their friend. I become their confidant. I become a trusted advisor for them, so that when somebody goes, Mara, we're thinking about selling our house, who do you know? Mara goes, Big Dan Caldwell. Kidding. Mara tells herself, because Mara's an awesome agent herself. But
Speaking of a service referral, I need someone that can do a pool light.
Integra Pools and Spas. David Johnson. David R. Johnson.
Thank you, sir.
Or Blue Line Pools. They're the ones that did my pool pump. It's my best friend's brother. He's the manager. But Blue Line, I don't have their contact, but they're easy to Google. Ryan Hunt is the manager. So back into the topic of sellers. Out there in the world, the mindset of finding inventory is as simple as finding somebody who would if they could. Right? Nicole said, I'd sell my house in a minute if I could find something else. Good, then go find something else. You should take that on as a challenge. 100%.
I'm looking. I just saw 2 houses on this street, and it's a little out of my price range, but
no, it's not. Who told you it was out of your price range?
Me.
Well, if the bank told you can afford it, you can afford it, right? Hell, the bank knows better than we do. Can you put a price on happiness, Nicole?
No, but I still need to afford it.
Absolutely. What are you looking to afford? Is it the extra monthly payment or the down payment that worries you?
I don't know. I just, saw these 2 houses for sale on this road in this district here, because we gotta look for new schools. And I'm like, oh, let me look. And I'm like, oh, this is so nice to look it up on MLS, while I'm listening to you guys. And I'm like, oh, I want to go look at that house.
Awesome. Would you like to put an offer in today, or do you want to get together tomorrow and talk about it?
Yeah. I don't know.
Now, everyone in the class, everyone right now, is Nicole in the ether? Right. Is Nicole a really, like, if I were to push this, do you think I can get Nicole to make a decision that her brain would say otherwise too? Yeah. Emotions make us act, people. Get people excited about that. So if somebody drops a pearl, says, Sarah, you know, we're looking for a house up at Tangerine Ridge and just blah, blah, blah. And you hear that Larry's got this land for sale in Tangerine Ridge. You're like, hey, Donald, one of the guys on my morning call said he's got a house for sale in Tangerine Ridge. I think it'd be perfect for you. Do you want to go check it out? And Donald's like, Sarah? Yes, I do. And you're like, Larry, can we go look at that house? I got a friend of mine that's been thinking about upgrading his house, and this might be perfect. Then boom, you and Larry get a deal set together at Tangerine Ridge, $1 million house. I don't know. I'm just making up shit. $1 million property. You guys are under contract. Boom. Now Donald's like, what do I do with my house? And Sarah's like, don't worry. We'll just sell it. How many deals did you just find, Sarah? $2 million deals, $60,000. Boom. I want you to think big numbers. I don't want you to think small numbers. I want you thinking like you're doing $4 or $5 million deals. But it all comes from having conversations and finding out if somebody could, they would, right? If I could, I would. This conversation, we're going to go a little long. Yesterday on my couch, 8:30 in the morning, my dad is in my living room. My mom is in the living room. Heather's in bed. I just got back from the gym and I'm sitting there and my dad and mom are talking about buying a freaking compound. Well, it'd be great to have a house if we could have a house on the print and you can have a house and we'd have another house. And if we needed something, we'd be right there. It would be like a big family compound. I want anybody to guess what a family compound for my family would cost me.
$1.1 million. I have the perfect property for you. It's
$1.1 million.
It's right there next to Arizona National. There's two houses. One of them is 3,000 square feet. And the other one is 1,300 square feet. And there's a man cave workshop on it and a pool with a Ramada and 3.5 acres. Let's go. Wait, are you ready to go?
Let's do it. $1.1 million. I would have to sell all of my properties to make that work. Can I?
Up and down. Look at the ceiling. Look at the floor.
Yeah, trust me. If my mom were to say, Daniel, I think we need to look into that. Guess what I'd be doing today? I'd be listing a bunch of houses, and I'd be calling Diego. Diego, I need your help. Sell my houses for me. But no, that's the thing is these conversations come out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. So have conversations with your people. Get into love with them. Love who you know. Talk to them about real estate. If they could, would they, right? And then keep in the back of your mind, have a buyer board. Have a buyer board. And we're doing the buyer board not to find houses for buyers, but we're trying to find that could situation. We're trying to find those situations that if Mary could, she would, right? Boom, Mary, I got the perfect house for you. And all of a sudden now Mary's like, I got to sell my house.
And suddenly you're into 2 deals.
This is why Keller Williams is not afraid of a reducing market. This right here is why we are not worried about scarcity. Go out there and create business for yourself, my friends. It is Monday, the 29th of March, and I hope you go out there and change somebody's life today. Thanks for hanging out with me. This high fives all around.
Thank you, Dan.
We'll see you guys in the morning. Purple shirts for everyone.